If you're hanging around a group of people and they're saying like, if you don't have this horse, then you can't hang out with us, don't hang out with those people. Those people are toxic. Hey there guys, it's Dashabella and Finch and welcome back to Star Equestrian. So I know I'm a little bit late to the party. I didn't get to upload last week because I wasn't home. So yeah, super sorry about that. So we're kind of playing catch up here, but that's okay. We're okay with playing catch up on this channel. So last week we actually had a update for Star Equestrian, and the update was our newest limited time horse. The last limited time horse that we had in Star Equestrian were the dragon horses, and they lasted from around like Christmas time until I think it was like end of January or early February. I don't exactly remember when that banner ended, but it lasted for 60 days. And so our newest banner, the Flutterwing Arabian, if I can show you the news, the Flutterwing Arabian is our newest limited time horse. And just like the dragon horses, this horse is going to be around for 60 days. So 2 months, you're going to have time to be able to hopefully pull and get this horse. We are going to be talking about the Flutterwing Arabian in this video, but before we do that, we kind of have to do a bit of an update on the foals that I bred in my previous video, because I know a lot of you guys loved the peacock foals. Super excited to introduce them to you. So I think the first horse we have to introduce is the Pegasus. Okay, this was the whole point of the video, breeding a peacock Pegasus. This is silver. Okay, the portrait already super promising. I was so happy when I grew this horse up. But this is silver, guys. Our peacock Pegasus that we ended up breeding in that video, fully grown up. Yes, I know it's not the Frisian model, but guys, I think this was such a big success. Like, yes, okay, this is not a silver horse, okay? It's black with peacock spots, but I really think silver turned out so pretty. It also got the long mane and tail naturally, so this is how the horse just naturally looks, I believe. I don't think I changed it, right? Yeah, okay, this is natural. I had to double check because I was like, wait a minute, did I maybe change something? So yeah, this is silver, and I'm so happy with how silver turned out. Like, this horse is absolutely gorgeous. It would have been nice if it was maybe a little more gray, but you know what? I think I'm totally fine with how this horse turned out. The other horse that we bred was a regular horse. It was not a Pegasus, and the model that foal ended up getting was the Frisian model. And I have to say, guys, this horse, I think it was, again, such a big success. Hang on, let me try and find it. Here it is, Platinum. Look at this horse, guys. Oh my gosh, Platinum is absolutely beautiful. Really happy with how this horse turned out. I just wish this was the one that was the Pegasus, guys. I wish this was the Pegasus. But it's a regular Frisian, and you know what? I'm okay with how this horse turned out. It got a lot of the login horse stuff. Like, it got the coat, it got the markings. I think like the mane and tail is actually the color he has as well. But the facial marking, it came from the peacock snowcap Frisian. That was the other horse I used in that breeding combo. But I have to say, this was such a big win. I just wish this horse could, like, you know, sprout wings and be a Pegasus too. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the peacock breeding theme video kind of thing that we did for our previous video. If you like that kind of stuff, let me know in the comments below, and I'm definitely going to have to cook up some ideas for another one, because I think I have a few, but I want to make sure that we come up with a really exciting one for the next one. And if you guys really like it and enough of you like it, I'm going to have to bump that forward, because I do have some other ideas cooking in my brain. Okay, so before we talk about the Flutterwing Arabian, because I know that's like the highlight of our video today, I do want to make a quick announcement, and it is something I'm a little like excited and nervous about. So I am now officially a Star Equestrian affiliate, and I actually cannot believe this is happening. So basically, being an affiliate for Star Equestrian has given me a special link that you guys are going to be able to use when you purchase gems for Star Equestrian. So how this works, okay, at no additional cost to you guys, okay, you're still paying the same price for gems. If you purchase gems on the Star Equestrian website using my link, I'll actually be able to earn a small commission off of any of your purchases. So if you'd like to support the channel and you're thinking about buying gems, definitely consider using my affiliate link. I would really appreciate it. And I want to thank everybody from the bottom of my heart, whether you do use the link, you don't use the link, the fact that you guys watch my videos and you enjoy it, I feel so blessed to be in such a position where there are people that actually like my content. So thank you guys so much for the support in any which way that you decide to show it for the channel. Oh, and just a reminder, in case you guys didn't know, you can claim a free silver key every week from the Star Equestrian web store. All you gotta do is log in and you'll be able to claim that key. So if you need to like get tack or whatever, grab that key, guys. It is free, okay? We love free stuff here. Okay, let's talk about the Flutterwing. So the Flutterwing is the newest limited time offer horse to be added to Star Equestrian. The last time we had an offer horse, it was like during Christmas time around the beginning of the year. And since then we've basically had nothing. So it's been like an offer horse drought, which might be a good thing actually, because I think too many offer horses is also not very healthy for the game. This horse is kind of significant because it is it's our third ever flying horse limited banner, because before this we only had the dragons and the Pegasi flying horses. So now we have like little pixie Arabians flying around. But yeah. So it is our third ever flying horse, and I think it's the first one to use the Arabian model, because the dragons use the Frisian model, and then the regular Pegasi come as Frisians, but you can breed Pegasi to the Frisian model. But the Flutterwing is the only one where it is just the Arabian model, and it's got these little antennae. The horse itself is actually remarkably cute. I'm gonna remove myself, but it is a really cute pixie horse. I didn't know how to feel about this horse when I first saw it, because I was like, oh, it's just a fairy horse. And personally, I'm not much of a fairy person. Like, I love dragons, but the dragon horses just were not it for me. But this horse, okay, it sparkled. Look at the sparkling on this horse. Like, I actually cannot get over how sparkly and shiny the Flutterwing is. Like, the more I look at it, the more I kind of want it. So it is still very expensive. I'm gonna say that. It is still a very expensive horse. I do not recommend people like throwing themselves off a cliff just to buy this horse, okay? It is just like all the other horses in this game. It is really just a collector's horse. You do not need this horse to win at this game. There are other horses you can use. There are other horses that are much easier to get compared to this one. But just, yeah, this is definitely more of a collector's horse. The gimmick for this horse, unlike the dragons, where the dragons had like the pet egg kind of thing, is that this is the first time we are actually getting tack, like brand new tack in Star Equestrian. And I kind of don't know how to feel about this, because if you are somebody that is wanting to collect more tack pieces, I actually haven't checked the stats of the other tack to see if there's anything that's the same, because if there's another tack set that has the same stats and you can basically get it with silver keys, then I think I'd be okay, because it would not be pay to win. But if this tack set is the only one to have this stats, then I could even argue that there is elements of pay to win here. Actually, let's look at this together. So this whole tack set, every piece gives you agility, jump, and then it gives you like half stats for speed. Okay, so these are the stats. Is there any other tack set that has the same thing? And I fear we might not. So this might be the first tack set. Oh boy. Yeah, I think I might be right in this department. I am not seeing anything that is like max stats. Okay. So I do have a bit of an issue with this, guys, because this is something that you are starting to lock behind a paywall, and tack is really significant in Star Equestrian, especially if you're trying to like mix and match stats to help offset a particular stat set for a horse for a competition. So this, like, if you are somebody that is kind of competitive in the game, I would probably pull this not for the horse, but maybe for the tack set, especially in the future when we get more competitions and you want like more variety in tack, because this is a show jumping tack set. It's jump, agility, and it's got like half stats for speed, which are all 3 stats that you want for show jumping. Appearance wise, like it's okay. I'm not a fan of the bridle. I think the bridle just looks a little plain, not my kind of thing. The saddle and the saddle pad, like this is definitely my thing. Okay, so I would only get this for fashion actually. But not just that actually. This tack set, it is like they call it adaptive tack. And what that means is that basically, I'll show a video for the trailer. If you breed this horse, because this is a breedable horse, you can get different elements of the Flutterwing. The tack set changes depending on the Flutterwing it's equipped to. So in the trailer, I think they show you a like earth Flutterwing or plant grassy Flutterwing, and they also show you a icy Flutterwing, and the tack changes color with the different elemental Flutterwings. So like this is supposed to be the gimmick. I wouldn't, aside from that, like, okay, the only reason I want this horse is that it is sparkly. Okay, I like the horse. It is purple. It is purple. It is sparkly. I'm not a big fan of the antenna, but maybe that's just like a me thing. I don't care about the tack. Or maybe I should if I want to get into competitions. I don't know. If you're competitive, I would want it for the tack. I mean, if you want to breed a different color, you probably could. There is a combo that I'm kind of interested in, but I haven't seen it yet because I haven't logged in recently. Yeah. I mean, you don't need this horse, guys. I'm going to be pretty honest here. You do not need this horse. It's just like all our other limited time offer horses where it's like, if you get it, great. If you don't, that is okay too. I will advise to my free-to-play players, this is the best banner to pull on right now for you guys, okay? If you are not a VIP, this is actually the best banner to pull because it gives you the best chance at fantasy and 5-star horses, and you also get a chance of actually getting the special horse, which is the Flutterwing. Like, yeah, okay, there's like a very good chance you're going to get a 4-star horse. Like, that's the only bad thing about this banner. But for the free-to-plays, like, your options are really limited. Like, it's even worse in these other banners. So if you are a free-to-play player, you're a non-VIP, pull on the Legendary Stable. If you're a VIP, okay, and you want the best bang for your buck, I would just keep pulling on the Wing Stable because it gives you like better odds and you don't get a 4-star horse at all. Like that is the only good thing about the Wing Stable. But aside from that, if you want a chance at getting the special horse, you can, but I would only get this horse if you really want it, okay? Do not buy this horse if you think it's going to give you some kind of advantage in this game, because I feel like the advantage this horse would give you, it's pretty negligible. There are other horses that can do what this horse does. Let's have a look at the stats, by the way, because I know some people don't know the stats. So overall, the Flutterwing Arabian, it's a show jumping horse, okay? It jumps, it has really good agility, like 100 jump, 100 agility, and 80 speed. Stamina and acceleration, it's pretty high still. It's at 70, but this horse is clearly made for show jumping because a lot of its mastery stuff, it's either to help with flying or it's to help with jumping. So, I mean, if you don't have a show jumping horse yet and you pull this horse, I think you're probably good for like the rest of your time in Star Equestrian. You would never need another horse. You would actually be good, okay? But again, like I said earlier, please don't do anything drastic to just get a pixel horse. I say this in all of my videos. You don't need these horses. They are luxuries. Gaming is ultimately a luxury, and you're not going to be able to get everything in a game. And I think that's totally okay. Please don't ever feel peer pressured by anybody to get a horse that you don't want. If you're hanging around a group of people and they're saying like, if you don't have this horse, then you can't hang out with us, don't hang out with those people. Those people are toxic. You do not need this horse in this game. And there are way nicer people out there to be friends with, okay? So yes, cute pixie horse, but like I always say, do not buy a pixel horse if you don't want it. And if you can't afford it, don't buy the horse, okay? I want you guys to live a good life and to not run into all these predatory tactics that these video games are going to constantly shove in the consumer's face, because that's how they make us buy their stuff. They make you think you need it when you really don't. Now, in case anyone is wondering whether I'm going to try and pull for the Flutterwing Arabian, at this point of time, I really don't know. Like, I'm thinking about it. I'm just worried I do a 10 summon and I don't get this horse. Like, if that happens, I would be so devastated. But I do like this horse. I would not mind making a video on the Flutterwing Arabian. Okay, I know it's been a long time coming, but if we can get 300 likes on this video, guys, okay? 300 likes on this video before the end of the weekend, we will pull for the Flutterwing Arabian in my next Star Equestrian upload, okay? My fate is in your hands, okay? 300 likes. We'll see if we can do that, because yeah, this is probably going to be another very expensive horse for me. So good luck. Although I don't know if I need the good luck for me or for you. Along with the Flutterwing update, guys, we actually got 2 features from Horse Riding Tales that was incorporated into Star Equestrian. I think at this point, it's kind of confirmed if Horse Riding Tales has it, Star Equestrian is going to get it. We got gifting and breeding tokens. Okay, I think gifting is pretty self-explanatory. You can buy stuff for other people and vice versa. People can buy stuff for you. And it's supposed to be done for like friends and people that you know. But people are trying to abuse the gifting feature. Can you believe it? People are trying to either scam other people or they're just begging outright for people to gift them summons, to gift them breeding tokens, just anything, guys. Firstly, okay, just a public service announcement, guys. Please have some personal dignity. Do not beg for stuff in global chat. Do not beg for stuff. Firstly, it's not a good look. Secondly, I kind of wonder if begging is actually like something you can get banned for, because I know in a lot of other games, like you can get in trouble for begging too much. I don't think it is in Star Equestrian. Foxy, maybe it's time to add some rules in the chat. Can we actually make begging a potentially like suspendable offense, because it is becoming increasingly common. And one of the most common tactics people are using to beg for free stuff in the game at the moment is that, guys, it's my birthday. Can somebody buy me something? I see this so much in other games, actually. This is not the first time I've seen this, but it's like the most common statement people use to convince other people to buy them stuff. Generous people, convincing generous people to buy them stuff. And the funny thing is, okay, it's their birthday every week. Who has a birthday every week? Beggars. Beggars have a birthday every week. Do not beg for stuff, guys. It is not a good look. Just work for your stuff by yourself, okay? You're going to feel much better when you breed for the horse that you want. If you manage to pull for the horse that you want with gems that you have earned for the past few weeks, do not beg, okay? You are not going to make friends. If anything, people are going to block you, okay? I've started blocking people that I see actively begging in chat. So if you are somebody that is also sick of the begging in chat, just block people, okay? Save yourself, save your sanity, okay? Because I'm trying to preserve mine, but there's somebody new every day to test my sanity. Yeah, so there's the gifting feature. Yeah, you gift, I think it's just summons actually. I don't see you being able to, yeah, so like these bundles, these are not giftable. Summons are giftable, it's that little present. Yeah, I think that's basically it. There is one more giftable thing actually, and it's a brand new currency. And this is also Horse Riding Tales, breeding tokens. You're probably wondering what these are for. Breeding tokens are basically self-explanatory. You use breeding tokens to breed horses. So you know how we normally breed horses with gems? So if we go to the breeding feature now, you have breeding tokens as an option. These breeding tokens, the whole purpose of these existing is this is only something you use if you have somebody else buying tokens for you, okay? Tokens are not cheaper to breed with. They're actually more expensive for most players. So unless you're somebody who are having, like, let's say your friend wants to pay for like a breeding for you, they will gift you breeding tokens. Do not use breeding tokens for yourself. It is more expensive. Public service announcement. This is also something people are begging for because, you know, people are breeding in this game. Do not beg. Do not beg. I have said it again and again. Do not beg. But yeah, the cost of these breeding tokens, it really depends on what you're breeding. So like obviously you do like a lower tier combo and it gets way cheaper. Like if I did 2 4-stars, it's 1 breeding token, which is actually quite cheap. Hang on a minute. Isn't this cheaper than the gems? Okay, kind of mildly confused. Go experiment with your horses and see if you can find anything cheaper for you, because if you can, then it's kind of a win. And I guess it makes sense to buy breeding tokens for yourself, question mark. I suppose. Wow, I'm learning about stuff every day too. Kind of awkward. You would think I know everything, but I don't. There's only so much room in my head. Anyways, I think that's going to be it for today's video, guys, because yeah, as usual, we didn't really get a content update. Hoping the next update is going to be a content one, because we just got a monetization update. So it makes sense that we're going to get content. Who knows? Who knows? If I keep screaming into the void, something's going to have to come out of the black hole, right? Oh my gosh. Okay, guys. Anyways, yeah, that's going to be it for this Star Equestrian video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. As always, if you enjoy my Star Equestrian videos, do leave a like on this one so I know that you enjoyed it. And don't forget, guys, you have the weekend. 300 likes, and then we're going to try and do a 10 pull for the Flutterwing. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, help me. And to anyone new that might have wandered and clicked on this video, hi there, my name is Dashabella. I'm a virtual equestrian VTuber, and I play a variety of horse games on my YouTube channel, including Star Equestrian, Equinox, Horse Riding Tales on Roblox, Rancher Rivershine, and of course, plenty more. If you are a big nerd, a big sucker, a big fan of horse games like me, then definitely consider subscribing to the channel so you get future notifications for all of my future uploads. That's going to be it for today. I'll see you next time. Bye!